AI is transforming customer service. It's real and it works. And with Finn, we've built the #1 AI agent for customer service. We're seeing lots of cases where it's solving up to 90% of real queries for real businesses. This includes the real-world, complex stuff like issuing a refund or cancelling an order. And we also see it when Finn goes up against competitors. It's top of all the performance benchmarks, top of the G2 leaderboard, and if you're not happy, we'll refund you up to $1 million, which I think says it all. Check it out for yourself at fin.ai.
Only Boost Mobile.
Boost Mobile.
We'll give you a free year of service.
Free year?
When you buy a new 5G phone.
New 5G phone?
Enough.
But I'm your hype man. When you purchase an eligible device, you get $25 off every month for 12 months with credits totaling 1 year of free service. Taxes extra for the device and service plan. Online only.
Welcome to Lit Reading. I'm Don McDonald. The first telephone was demonstrated at the Philadelphia Centennial Exposition in 1876. By 1880, many wealthier families in America were using this new communication device regularly, and one of the 19th century's best-known authors and satirists observed some anecdotal differences in the way men and women communicated in a telephonic conversation by Mark Twain. Consider that a conversation by telephone, when you are simply sitting by and not taking any part in that conversation, is one of the solemnest curiosities of modern life. Yesterday, I was writing a deep article on a sublime philosophical subject while such a conversation was going on in the room. I noticed that one can always write best when somebody is talking through a telephone close by. Well, the thing began this way. A member of our household came in and asked me to have our house put into communication with Mr. Bagley's downtown. I have observed in many cities that the sex always shrink from calling up the central office themselves. I don't know why, but they do. So I touched the bell, and this talk ensued. Central office, gruffly. Hello. Aye. Is it the central office? Central office. Of course it is. Who do you want? I. Will you switch me on to the Bagleys, please? Central office. All right, just keep your ear to the telephone. Then I heard kalook, 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 klook, 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 klook. Then a horrible gritting of teeth, and finally, a piping female voice. Yes! Rising inflection. Did you wish to speak to me? Without answering, I handed the telephone to the applicant and sat down. Then followed that queerest of all the queer things in this world, a conversation with only one end of it. You hear questions asked, you don't hear the answer. You hear invitations given, you hear no thanks in return. You have listening pauses of dead silence, followed by apparently irrelevant and unjustifiable exclamations of glad surprise or sorrow or dismay. You can't make head or tail of the talk because you never hear anything that the person on the other end of the wire says. Well, I heard the following remarkable series of observations, all from the one tongue, and all shouted, for you can't ever persuade the sex to speak gently into a telephone. Yes? Why, how did that happen? Pause. What did you say? Pause. Oh, no, I don't think it was. Pause. No. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. I meant put it in while it is still boiling or just before it comes to a boil. Pause. What? Pause. I turned it over with a backstitch on the selvage edge. Pause. Yes, I like it that way too, but I think it's better to baste it on with Valenciennes or Bombazine or something of that sort. It gives it such an air and attracts so much noise. Pause. It's 49th Deuteronomy, 64th to 97th inclusive. I think we ought all to read it often. Pause. Perhaps so. I generally use a hairpin. Pause. What did you say? Aside. Children, do be quiet. Pause. Oh, B flat. Dear me, I thought you said it was the cat. Pause. Since when? Pause. Why, I never heard of it. Pause. You astound me. It seems utterly impossible. Pause. Who did? Pause. Goodness gracious. Pause. Well, what is this world coming to? Was it right in church? Pause. And was her mother there? Pause. Why, Mrs. Bagley, I should have died of humiliation. What did they do? Long pause. I can't be perfectly sure because I haven't the notes on me, but I think it goes something like this. Tirali lol lol, lolly lol lol, oh tolly lol lol, lee lie I do. And then repeat, you know. Pause. Yes, I think it is very sweet and very solemn and impressive if you get the andantino and the pianissimo right. Pause. Oh, gumdrops. But I never allow them to eat striped candy. And of course they can't till they get their teeth anyway. Pause. What? Pause. Oh, not in the least. Go right on. He's here writing. It doesn't bother him. Pause. Very well. I'll come if I can. Aside. Dear me, how it does tire a person's arm to hold this thing up so long. I wish she'd... Pause. Oh, no, not at all. I like to talk, but I'm afraid I'm keeping you from your affairs. Pause. Visitors? Pause. No, we never use butter on them. Pause. Yes, that is a very good way, but all the cookbooks say they are very unhealthy when they are out of season. And he doesn't like them anyway, especially canned. Pause. Oh, I think that is too high for them. We have never paid over 50 cents a bunch. Pause. Must you go? Well, goodbye. Pause. Yes, I think so. Goodbye. Pause. 4 o'clock then. I'll be ready. Goodbye. Pause. Thank you ever so much. Goodbye. Pause. Oh, not at all. Just as fresh. Which? Oh, I'm glad to hear you say that. Goodbye. Hangs up the telephone and says, oh, it does tire a person's arm so. A man delivers a single brutal goodbye, and that is the end of it. Not so with the gentle sex. I say it in their praise. They cannot abide abruptness. Samuel Clemens, better known as Mark Twain, is one of the most famous American authors of all time. This short story was penned 4 years after his success with Tom Sawyer and about 5 years before he completed Huckleberry Finn. In 1884, Twain formed his own publishing company, which went on to posthumously publish the best-selling memoirs of President Ulysses S. Grant. Thanks for listening to Lit Reading, and please do me a favor, spread the word. Tell a friend, put it up on your social media, like it on Facebook or Twitter. I think we're on both. And thanks for those reviews. If you like what you hear, leave a review at Apple Podcasts, and many of you have left glowing reviews, which make all of this effort more than worthwhile. Thanks again for listening. I'm Don McDonald.
It's James and Fuhad from Shits and Gigs podcast, and we're here to talk about Boost Mobile.
Offering reliable nationwide coverage backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. Love your service or get your money back. No questions asked.
Brother, you know how it goes. Obviously, I'm on one provider, you're on another provider.
Yes,
sometimes I have good signal, you have bad signal, you have bad signal, I have good signal, and I get stressed and I think, shall I change? Is it worth changing? Is it going to make it better? I don't know. I've been with my provider for a long time.
Same.
It's anxiety-inducing and I don't want the hassle. Well, guys and girls, here's the twist. Boost Mobile gives you the same nationwide coverage and network speeds that you're already used to for way less money.
That's right. Boost Mobile gives you unlimited plans starting at just $25 a month. No price hikes, no contracts, no multi-line faff. Just solid coverage and proper value.
And if you're sitting there thinking, bruv, this sounds too good to be true, don't worry. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Try it risk-free, and if you don't love it, you get your service fees back. There are plenty of benefits when you switch to Boost Mobile. Together with their roaming partners, Boost Mobile covers 99% of the US population. 5G speeds not available in all areas.
So, whether you're scrolling, streaming, or just lost in a group chat, you're covered.
Bottom line, Boost Mobile gives you the freedom to save money without sacrificing coverage, and no one's locking you into anything.
Visit your nearest Boost Mobile store or find them online at boostmobile.com.
That's boostmobile.com. Reliable service, proper coverage, and no stress.
Every day there's a new challenge to face.
So meet Trimble, the technology company that connects your physical and digital worlds, allowing you to make decisions and take intelligent action to get the hard work done. And the best part, you can do it all faster than you've ever thought possible. Check them out at Trimble.com. You ready to turn data points into decision points or turn deadlines into finish lines? How about turning possibilities into profits? Then turn to Trimble.
Hey, I'm Paige DeSorbo, and I'm always thinking about underwear.
I'm Hannah Berner, and I'm also thinking about underwear, but I prefer full coverage. I like to call them my granny panties.
Actually, I never think about underwear. That's the magic of Tommy John.
Same. They're so light and so comfy, and if it's not comfortable, I'm not wearing it.
And the bras, soft, supportive, and actually breathable.
Yes, Lord knows the girls need to breathe. Also, I need my PJs to breathe and be buttery soft and stretchy enough for my dramatic tossing and turning at night. That's why I live in my Tommy John pajamas.
Plus, they're so cute because they fit perfectly.
Put yourself on to Tommy John.
Upgrade your drawer with Tommy John. Save 25% for a limited time at TommyJohn.com/comfort. See site for details.